Hey everybody, how's it going? We're here with a timeless reading. Welcome to the channel. I'm seeing this notion of being like blindsided by something. I'm even seeing a tower on the bottom of the deck. This is just surprising. I wasn't expecting it. I'm seeing 10 of Swords, which feels like whatever had, I don't know, whatever this had built up to, something happening. This feels almost dramatic in a way. I'm seeing 7 of Swords here too, so it could feel kind of like it snuck up on you or like behind you in some way. This 7 of Swords in particular feels like somebody hiding something. See how it's like sitting on there? Like you think everything's out in the open and then sitting down there, so it's like purposely could be like not including something or leaving something out or like not sharing something. It's like that type of thing. Almost like not seeing everything. Like that type of thing. Okay. Feels like one is going to be sort of stuck in this position until moving up is what I'm seeing with 9 of Wands. One can feel almost like they're in between a rock and a hard place because I'm seeing 10 of Swords here. I'm seeing 9 of Wands over here. 9 of Wands, it's kind of like a wall or like a block that we need to make it through, but you could feel like so tired or like it's going to take so much energy. And over here is something that, because it's a 10, the cycle is closing out, so you can't go back into it. So it can feel like getting smushed in between. And 7 of Swords would be about like bringing whatever this is out. Let's see if we can get, what is this 7 of Swords? 7 of Swords can be like any type of misconduct. It can be doing something that you feel ashamed of. It can be 7 of Swords. The deal with 7 of Swords is like not showing up in a transparent way. So it can be like because we're scared of what other people are going to think or what they're going to say, or we feel like we need to manipulate something within a situation. It can be like those types of things, but it's something that like doesn't sit well with us. What's this 7 of Swords? I'm seeing 9 of Pentacles. Can we get another clarifier? 7 of Swords and 9 of Pentacles. What comes to mind when I'm seeing 7 of Swords and 9 of Pentacles could be somebody feeling like in order to connect with their sense of abundance that they have to like lie or cheat or manipulate in some way, because that's what's connected with 7 of Swords. It's about being in a space where like we're not being honest like about ourselves. I'm also seeing too the Hierophant coming out that's connected with that, so it can be something that one feels is like not aligned with their values, or that it's like, yeah, like not living up to one's internal standard that they have. I will say this too, like having Seven of Swords pop out of this can be like going through something painful and then one deciding that like in defense they're going to start showing up in some type of shady way. And that being sort of a challenge of like, are you actually going to do that or are you not going to do that? And having Nine of Wands here is like, it may be difficult to change one's ways and not do it like that anymore, to like do it in some type of elevated way. Because I see Seven of Swords is like I don't feel like I'm not willing to like show up as myself without the mask on, because if I do, then maybe I'm like, my ego's not going to get what it wants, or then this person won't do what I think that they should do, or then I'm going to like make myself vulnerable, or then I'm going to have to do something and put in work. It can be like these types of things where that can sort of be the way that one is doing it. I'm also seeing Two of Swords here too, which is connected with choices. So this feels like, honestly, it looks like this is coming down to some type of moral dilemma that one is facing, just because of seeing Nine of Pentacles and the Hierophant here. It's about like at what cost we're doing certain things, acquiring certain things, and also too, to have the Hierophant, this is, so if there's like no outer or like external standard, it's just the one with like you and yourself and what you believe is right as far as like what's aligned with your values and what's not. Having Seven of Swords come out can be this feeling of like, I'm not being direct or I'm not being honest with myself, and then that's going to impact others, where it's like this little slice of truth is hiding or hidden away, where it's like you get a lot of the story but not the whole story, is the feeling that I get with this specific card. And then like if you're the one that's in this position, listen, it can be either way. Some of you may be in a situation with somebody where you could feel like they're not telling you everything, and that may be posing a challenge for you, because you're like, this could be cognitive dissonance that you're experiencing. You're like, what's going on? What's the truth? What's happening? But it seems like this is like after the fact of some type of situation, because we're starting off with Ten of Swords. It can be like one sort of seeing their true colors after this situation of like, I'm coming out as the Seven of Swords here, and then having Nine of Wands, it's sort of like the steps one needs to take to elevate. But then having Two of Swords is like, well, am I going to do that or am I not going to do that? Like, am I going to keep lying or am I not? It really just depends on the situation for you as far as what this is. But I see this particular Seven of Swords as being like not telling the whole truth, or like not telling the full story, or something along the lines of that, where it's like this, you see this character, the eye open shows this being like a deliberate move that this is making to sit on this, to hide it from the rest and be like, oh, everything's up there, but then hiding that little thing down there. But I'm seeing High Priestess. So if you're in a situation like this, you may get the feeling that somebody is not telling you everything. Something's going on. From what I'm seeing, it's on purpose. Whoever's the one that's doing this, they're doing it on purpose. That's what's coming through. Having High Priestess means that you know what's going on. You can sense it, but it may be something that is like mentally difficult to rectify if you want to believe what this person is telling you. Ooh, no, I'm seeing your guides giving you this information. Okay. So Actually, let's see what comes out after that. I don't know if like someone feels bad at this point or they feel sorry about it. I am seeing Five of Cups, so that would allude to somebody like maybe having regrets or feeling sad, like somebody's head hung low here. It's like a defeated type of energy. I'm seeing a feminine water energy here. I'm hearing the word translucent coming through. Now, here's the thing. I'm not seeing Seven of Swords and then Ten of Swords. I'm seeing Ten of Swords, which would mean that some situation had ended. And then to have Seven of Swords come after it, it means that something is still going on that has not been brought to light. So you could have even gone through something that felt really difficult and been like, oh, that's the end of it. Having Seven of Swords is like, that's actually not the end of it. There's still stuff going on that hasn't all been brought to light, is what I'm seeing. Like, I'm seeing somebody deliberately I'm seeing somebody deliberately hiding something, and they have a choice of like whether or not they can set this free, like let this out. But I'm also seeing that this person, it's kind of like a karmic test that they're facing, and also at the same time, like, you know that doing the thing that's like the higher vibration can feel like more work or more difficult because there is like shedding and evolving and all of that. I'm seeing this person look at something and be like, it's easier for me to cover this up, it's easier for me to lie, it's easier for me to hide this. Like, they're looking at this and seeing like doing the more elevated thing as a challenge, but still it comes back to the point of this being their choice. I'm seeing Three of Cups and I'm seeing Queen of Cups here, and so it does feel like after Ten of Swords, which is something coming to an end, we have Three of Cups, which can be things coming back together, like making up after something had gone down. However, seeing still Seven of Swords here and seeing Queen of Cups, somebody's still lying about something, or they're still like not being completely upfront about it. Just know that, because this reading is not to be making anybody paranoid. If you're in a situation and this feels confirming to you, yes. If you're in a situation and you're like, who's lying to me? This reading is not for you. Please, like, hugest disclaimer. If you don't already feel like something's going down between you and another person, it's not. This reading is not for you, I promise you. For those of you that you feel like something suspicious was going on, that somebody wasn't telling you the whole story and you already had a feeling about it, this is just confirmation for you, okay? Now, what I'm seeing is that here, and to see Queen of Cups and to see Seven of Swords, this is somebody that you may find them like able to like manipulate things emotionally, whether they do it on purpose or not. I do feel with this particular Seven of Swords that this person is deliberately aware of what they're doing, but it may be super discreet, because I am seeing a Queen of Cups. So that means it's somebody that really is in touch with their power, but it can be a type of power that can be harmful or can be destructive because it's sort of based in a sense of deception and manipulation. So this could also potentially be like somebody that you have an emotional connection with as well, because we're seeing Queen of Cups, and usually that means like some type of like emotional bond is like available or is coming up. And also to have the Three of Cups, it feels like somebody over here in some like weird way, because even the way that this Queen of Cups is coming out, it feels like somebody's trying to manipulate the energy to make up with you. But like, this is supposed to be like we're reconciling and things are good and now we're communicating, and this is kind of like a chill card. You see it, they're just like hanging out watching the sunset, but I'm seeing it be like, but this is also still going on. So it's like over here there can be this feeling of like, oh, are we getting back together, or oh, are things like better between us? But it's like, this is somebody having like hidden motives or something like that. It's just like, I feel again like something that they're not saying but on purpose. And because we have Queen of Cups, it can be like something that also ties in with emotional manipulation of the energy, mental and emotional. Ooh, I wonder if we're going to get a sign popping out for this. More background in case I didn't say it. Something really challenging would have gone down with you and this person, where it could have been like a really terrible situation. It could have been really painful. It could have been really difficult. You could have felt like you were blindsided for some of you. That word specifically is coming through. I will say this too, for those of you that you're like, I don't think that this is my energy, it may be another person's. If you're being completely honest with yourself emotionally also about what you're feeling, because Seven of Swords and Queen of Cups can be you in a position where you're picking up on something or feeling something and you're like, oh, like maybe I'm just crazy, maybe I'm just making it up, maybe I'm just whatever. And it's like you're ignoring the signs that you're getting. Yeah, I'm seeing Ace of Swords. This is what it is. It feels like it's maybe a challenge for everybody involved, because it's like, this is a thing of polarity, right? Because we have these two people. On one side of what's going on, you have somebody that may be deliberately manipulating the energy to sort of get what they want emotionally, because this is somebody that they may be leaving something out or not saying something in order to make up with you. So like, I'm not going to say that one detail back there so we can be good again. It's like that type of thing that I'm seeing here. But this person knows that it's going to be very challenging if they tell the truth. And so they may feel a bit discouraged from doing that, because then everything's going to be brought to light and then they're going to have to deal with what they're already dealing with anyway, but maybe not so much in an external way currently. So that's one side of things. The other side is somebody that may be very sensitive to energy and can be picking up on what's going on and is having these feelings, but is almost like, I don't know, like I want things to work out with them. I want things to be okay. I want to believe them. I want things to be over. I don't want to go through that again. And is like picking up on certain things and is like, I'm just gonna like leave that one thought or that one piece of wisdom out of this, or that one message from my higher self. I'm gonna pretend that I didn't see that when it came through. It can be like that type of thing. And this is the karmic like challenge of this energy. When I say karmic, I just mean like it's like the relationship between the energy, like how when one moves, the other one moves too, and how they keep like reinforcing one another, like that. I mean that when I say like the karmic sort of challenge of this, because you can't have one without the other. You know, you can't have one person sneaking around and telling lies if the person that's on the receiving end is being honest with themselves. What is this? But I've known them for so long, something like that. For some of you, I wonder if this is a family member too. I'm seeing Six of Cups here. I am just seeing Queen of Cups. So this feels like, even though another person can be involved in this like story of yours, that it's really about yourself and being emotionally honest with yourself. And this can also mean too that if you're in a position with someone and you feel like there's information that you're withholding, that you have the choice of whether or not you continue doing that. It seems like this is, if one wields the truth, this is going to illuminate stuff about the past. Past roots can be involved in this. What has been feeding into this as well? Some of you, this is not a current situation. This was something that had already happened, because I'm seeing Six of Cups, but I wonder too, because this feels like a choice that needs to be made. Is this like history wanting to repeat itself or something along those lines? This Six of Cups looks like it's leaning or swaying a bit to the left side. Okay, so those of you that had some type of suspicion, now you know the truth. Now you get to decide what you want to do about it. So I guess that works to like either side. If you're on the side of this where there's something that you've been keeping and you haven't said anything, you get to decide what you want to do about this. If this is going to come to light or not, it's an energetic test. And for those of you that you think this is going on with somebody, you get to choose what you do with it now that it's just been confirmed for you what you were picking up on. I'm seeing a thumbprint here. Some of you, this was something that happened a while ago, but it's coming up now for some reason. Like, this is a situation that the big situation could have happened a while ago. However, it's being brought back up. Like, I don't know if you were like connected with this person a long time ago and then had a falling out, and now they're coming back through being like, hey, do you want to hang out with me? It can be that type of thing. But again, if you feel like there's something that they're still being shady about, I'm seeing Seven of Swords here. So this is your guide saying pay attention. Because if you decide to ignore your feelings, it's going to allow this cycle to continue, and it doesn't have to. This is going to help rectify something from the past too. This has to be coming up presently. I'm seeing that there's stuff that happened already before, but this is coming into action again now. This is not with a new person. This is somebody that you know. Things have already gone down with this person. So if you're like dating somebody for the first time, or you just like became best friends with somebody and you don't have some type of painful like track record with them, that's not what this is about, okay? This is about somebody that you went through a bunch of stuff with them. It could have really messed you up mentally or just felt like really difficult. I'm getting the thing about being blindsided. And you would still feel like why do I still almost not feel like everything is okay? Or why do I feel like they're not saying something? It's like that type of thing where you just know, you just have a knowing, but you're still maybe getting used to understanding how your intuition communicates with you. For some of you, I'm seeing that this is something that you could potentially be about to start or get into, and I'm seeing this be your guides giving you a heads up. And I am not seeing a particular zodiac sign coming out, but I am seeing the Ace of Swords. So it feels like whatever you were trying to know or understand about this situation, you now have it here. All right. Is there anything else? I'm seeing Knight of Wands. Okay, having Knight of Wands and seeing that Four of Cups again, maybe somebody did something impulsively and doesn't want to fess up to it. It can be like that type of thing. All right? Okay, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everyone for connecting. Thank you for tuning in. I'm sending everybody love, and I hope to catch you guys next time.